Hello everyone. I brought greetings from you from the African country, and that's Nigeria. First, I'd like to let you know that one of the countries of the world that people are researching, especially in this 21st century, is Nigeria. And the reason why I said that is because some times ago, maybe since last year, the archive, when it comes to archive and cultural heritage, can give it to Nigeria. So that is why people of the world are trying to trace back their history, especially when it comes to archives and other material, to see whether they have the relationship or something to do with Africa and especially Nigeria. So I'm representing Africa and Nigeria as I stand before you. Hey, my name is Obeni Opeoluwa Taiwo. Opeoluwa means thanks to God. You know, from our names, you can easily know where we are because Nigeria is a multicultural country. When it comes to the countries of the world with different ethnic groups, but give it to Nigeria. And I'm very sure that in the course of this presentation, you will know the reason why I said this. Okay? About Nigeria. See, this is a map of Africa, and if you consider the location of Nigeria, Nigeria is located at the central heartbeat of Africa. That means you cannot talk about Africa without mentioning Nigeria. Apart from the fact of the location on the map, there are certain things because when it comes to population, when it comes to economy, Nigeria is there for you. So it's one of the countries in the Africa and located in the heartbeat of Africa. When it comes to population, it's the sixth largest population in the world, apart from India, China, Pakistan, and US. So Nigeria is the largest population in the world and the first in Africa when it comes to population. And about 210 million people as at the last count, and our official language is English language. The reason why we have English is because we have so many languages. We have about 500 languages. But there is still for one, and that is why we adopt English. Recently, French, Chinese, and other international languages are trying to come to Nigeria because of the importance of this country. But as of now, English language is still the official language. So if you see any Nigerian, irrespective of the tribe or any area he or she comes from, he should be able to communicate in English. Right. Okay, our independence, our independence in 1960. But do you know that before 1960, due to some facts and for the fact that Nigeria and let me say some of the African countries are really poor when it comes to literacy, we realize that the country has been in existence even before 1960. At least Nigeria has been in existence like 6,000 BC. But because there is no official document to show this, so there are a lot of history behind this, but to save the time, officially our independence is on October 1st, 1960, and we have 36 states. And the federal capital is like the state is at Abuja. Our currency is Naira and Kobo. Okay. This is the map of Nigeria and some specific location. These are some cities, Sokoto. Towards the north, we have the Hausa people, the west, and the Yoruba, and towards the south is the Igbo people. So I'm going to elucidate more on this. But I've basically highlighted these 6 areas. That means my discussion is going to be on these 6 sub-topics: the politics, the culture, our ethnic groups, the entertainment, religion, and some landmarks in Nigeria. Right. So when it comes to politics, believe me, average Nigeria is a politician. And that grad means you need to belong to one political party, whether you are voting for that party or you support them through your words. So average Nigeria is a politician. And another thing is about Nigeria is that we have been governed by both the civilian and military rule, but presently we are operating in a democracy, it's a democratic governance, and the president is General Muhammadu Buhari. We have 3 tiers of government: the federal, state, and the local government. So each of these tiers of government, they have their own contribution to the governance of people. The reason why I'm tracing the antecedent of Nigeria back to the politics is because politics is one of the major key that is showcasing Nigeria. Yeah. So when it comes to politics, you cannot talk about culture without talking about politics in Nigeria, because the country that is being governed about 210 million people. So each tribe will want to present their candidate, and I'm going to talk about that because next year is an election. So I'm going to share that. Okay, I said the president is General Muhammadu Buhari. Okay, now we have 2 major political parties ruling Nigeria: the All Progressive Congress and the PDP. So these are the major, just like in the United States, we have the Democratic Party and Republican Party. So these are the 2 major parties. And don't forget, I said when it comes to politics, Nigeria are so much interested about that. So about the 2023 election, that is next year. You know, because Nigeria is a multicultural country, each tribe, because we have like 250 ethnic groups and different languages. So each tribe is interested in presenting their candidate. Imagine bringing like 250 countries together under one umbrella. You can imagine that. And because of the unity, because of the love, because of the passion and everything we have in Nigeria, we've been trying to live together since our independence. But sincerely yours, this has been a very difficult task when it comes to governance, because bringing different people with different background, each tribe wants to show, each culture wants to show their interest when it comes to politics, because that they know that this is where development will come from. So in 2023 now, as we prepare for an election in Nigeria, you can see each tribe, each culture, each ethnic group coming with their different candidates. You can see that that is going to be a very difficult task. That's why we need your attention here in the US to support us, because there are a lot of internal problems. Now in Ukraine, you know, the US is trying to intervene, but in Nigeria we have some internal issues like Boko Haram. Boko Haram has been trying to rule out the northern part of Nigeria. But because Nigeria, we are lovely people, we have been trying to harmonize things underneath. But I'm using this medium to invite her to tell you about the 2023 election. You can read more of this online. Okay. Now, the geopolitical zone. Don't forget that I said that Nigeria is a multicultural country. So, but in 1991, the former president, the former years, is one of our leaders, tried to zone Nigeria into 6 geopolitical zones, just because of the politics and culture. And this group, this zoning, will enable us to move closer, to know people that speak the same language, that have the same culture with you. All right. So we have 6 major geopolitical zones. You can see towards the north is the northwest country, where the Hausa people, we have like 7 states there. The second is the northeast. The third is the north central. You can see that these first 3, if you consider the map of Nigeria, the first 3, the red, yellow, and grey, are majorly dominated by the Hausa people. In terms of number, they will be very few, but this is where the Boko Haram are trying to take over. This is where they are striking most. Because when it comes to south and east, they don't really have much effect. But when it comes to the northern part of Nigeria, this is where the Boko Haram are trying. And if you consider this map of Nigeria, you can see that they dominate the majority of the population in Nigeria. So the first three, according to the geopolitical zones, are dominated by the Hausa people, and especially the Fulani. Okay. The fourth, according to the geopolitical zone, is the southwest, where I am from. We have 6 states there. We also have the south side, south-south, which consists of the 5 states. And this is where another thing about Nigeria is an oil producing company. Oil producing country, rather. Oil producing country. And the major of this oil is coming from Niger Delta. But unfortunately, I'm sorry to tell you that this Niger Delta is the smallest unit of the country, but producing the resources to feed the nation. Okay. The number 6 zone is the southeast, which are the Igbo community. So the reason why I'm showing this map is to enlighten you and to elucidate more about our cultural background. Because it has each of these zones, the northwest, also has another ethnic group. It's like a subgroup. So bringing all these together, collating in terms of politics, in terms of culture, that means it is very difficult for a Nigerian to say everything about our culture because they are so numerous. As I stand before you, I can only speak 3 out of about 500 languages in Nigeria. So it depends on the zone. It depends on the angle you are coming from. All right. Now, the ethnic groups. Don't forget I said that we have about 250 different ethnic groups according to the geopolitical zone with over 500 languages. So if you are fortunate to be in Nigeria and you just hear someone say, hello, that means you just had 1 out of 500 languages. So, and don't forget, when I started, I said it is one of the countries that people of the world are still researching. They are still trying to know more about this country. All right. The majority are Hausa, about 29%, the Yoruba are 22% when it comes to the population, and the Igbo people are 17%, while other groups like the Fulani, the Soko, the Yoruba, the Edos are 32%. So others are Fulani, Tiv, Ibibio, Kanuri, Efik, Isekiri, Edo, Ijo, Ijoma, Urobo, Nupe, so many. So I give that credit to one of us that's danced. If I want to try dance, that means I'm going to dance like 500 different dances. That would be funny anyway. So now the major 3 ethnic groups, I'm going to share that. The major, out of these different ethnic groups, we have 3 major due to their population and language, and that is the Yoruba, the Hausa, and the Igbo people. So the Yoruba people, majority are from the southwestern part of Nigeria. So we speak Yoruba. This is my own tribe and my ethnic group. And one of our favorite food is amala. Amala is made of flour. You can see the picture down there. That is amala with a wedu soup. Some of you are even tantalized. You are rubbing your mouth already. Yeah? Okay. The religion is traditional Christianity and Islam. These are the major religions in Nigeria. But mind you, in Yoruba land, they have majority of the mixture of whether traditional or Christianity or traditional and Islam. I mean in the Yoruba part. So when it comes to the traditional religion, we have Ogun worshippers. These are gods of iron. We have Shango, we have gods of the river. And they are faithful worshippers. They have been doing this religion, they've been practicing it before the invention of the Western religions and the Islamic religion. So Yoruba people, when it comes to the African traditional religion, you cannot joke with them. you can never toy with them when it comes to African traditional religion. But because of Western education and culture, we invite Christianity and we are Muslim. There is a song that we do sing that Awa Shoro Ilewa, that is, no matter the Western religion, whether I'm now a Christian or a Muslim, I will still practice my tradition. I will still practice my culture. No matter whether I'm a Christian, whether I'm a Muslim. So this religion is very key. And that is one of the factors, that is one of the key instruments that the Boko Haram people that I talk about, the northern people, are using to castigate the country. Right. So cloth, when it comes to clothing, you can see that as an example of a typical agbada from the Yoruba land. We also have buba, like the one I'm putting on. This is shokoto and buba, and this is a bead. This bead actually is not the Yoruba bead, but because I'm trying to portray some of the three major ethnic groups in Nigeria. So this bead is from Igbo land, but the attire is shokoto. This is shokoto trouser and the top, which is buba. So it's a typical Yoruba wear. We have fila. Fila is the cap. Iro is meant for the ladies and women whenever they are going for an event. And the gele is the headgear. So another thing about Nigeria, irrespective of their culture, is their dressing. If you see a typical Yoruba, Hausa or Igbo man, you will know by their attire. So I've shown you the Yoruba type. So I'm going to show some of the pictures of other major tribes, which is Hausa and Igbo too. So our music, we have Bata dance. That is a picture of a Bata dance. We have Apala, Shewele, Fuji, Dadakwada, Etieri. These are genres of music that you can listen to at your own leisure time. The festival, we have Egungun. You know this Egungun, you call it Bani here in the US, where someone put on a mask. In fact, I'm trying to research the history behind using the mask and realized that it was first used by the African people. But because they don't really understand, just put it on. But now, average of us here in this hall are putting on masks just because of COVID-19. But do you know the history behind it? It's from Nigeria. Right. Eyo, Osun Osogbo, Ogun, Okebado. These are different festivals. And the landmark, the highest population of twin births is Igbora in Oyo State. That means when they are counting, they are researching the number. You can Google that. The highest town with twin births, that is in the Igbora, and it's located in Nigeria. Zuma Rock, Iyamoko, these are ancient places in Nigeria. Alright? We move on to the Hausa people. These are the second ethnic group. Don't forget that I said we have three major, the Yoruba, Hausa, and the Igbo. The location, they are located in the northern part of Nigeria. They speak Hausa. The food is tuwo, shinkafa, toshe soup, masa, and suya. The last two pictures is a suya. Suya is made up of meat. So you surely enjoy that in the tasting. Religion is basically Islam, and they have their own music. The landmark, they are businessman, and the richest man in Africa, as at today, is from this part of the country. It's from Nigeria, and it's from Hausa. So that is the richest man in Africa as at today. So the third group, which is the third largest ethnic group in Nigeria, is the Igbo people. When it comes to correct soup, they have numerous soup. Can you hear? Hello? Hello? Sorry for the break in transmission. Alright, I think I'm audible, So when it comes to soup, banga soup, oha soup, ogbono, give it to this tribe. If you eat any of their soup, you will be clamoring for more because they are rich when it comes to that. So, and they have apple, that are one of the very strong food in Nigeria, Gary. And in terms of clothing, you can see their style. They have their own styles too. So each ethnic group have their own styles of dressing, of music, of everything. So, and the festival, they have New Year festival. Thank you. All right. So when it comes to culture, generally, some of these festivals are indigenous celebrations that you can never joke with. They value because that is part of our cultural heritage. And now we are trying to digitalize some of it for generations to come too, so that they will be able to know more about their story and history. And another thing I would like to share because of the time is Festac 77. Recently, some countries of the world are returning some of Nigerian archives, and when it comes to images. In 1977, there was a gathering of different international cultural display. The first of its kind was in 1966. That was at Senegal. But the next was in Nigeria in 1977. So from this Festac 77, people of the world that came to visit Nigeria to see, to explore, this is this. Do you know that they stole some of those images? And they kept it in their own museum, displaying it to the world as if it is from them. But recently, I think something ministered to their art, and they are restoring back all these things to the sources. And that is why Nigeria, when it comes to cultural heritage, you cannot joke with us. Yeah. Osho, Oshobo, Eyo, Elegun, these are some of our general festivals. In terms of entertainment, we are the second largest in the world. You can hear some names like Burna Boy, Whiskey, Davido in the entertainment industry. We have night shows, events and parties, ceremonies. We celebrate everything in Nigeria. If you cough, if that cough is scaring too much, it's possible we celebrate it. And another thing about Nigeria is that they greet. If you sit, we will greet you. Eku joko. If you stand, we will greet you. Oh, eku naro. If you are sleeping, we will greet you. Eku ono. We have greetings for almost everything. Imagine that. And all of these tribes, whether you are Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, they will greet you in their language. Yeah. So we celebrate everything. And we have uniform, dress code for everything. If you are having this event in Nigeria, I'm very sure you see people, certain set of people in uniform, just to mark this event. So we like celebrations too much. Huh? All right. International games, we won the Atlanta 96 and participated in World Cup. Unfortunately, the next World Cup we won't participate. Yesterday, Ghana crashed us on that. So you cannot visit Nigeria without having a gift. If you visit Nigeria today, irrespective of any of this ethnic group, I can bet it with you that you will have a gift. Whether Yoruba, they will surely present you a gift to appreciate your presence, and that's part of our hospitality. Okay, the religion, I said earlier that we have three: the Islam, Christianity, and traditional religion. And these are some of the Yoruba traditional religion. Orthodox, that is inspirational, In one of Dr. Lim's last, he talked about the three different Christian religions that we have now. There are three. Am I correct, sir? So the Protestants happens to be one of the Christian religion in Nigeria. So this is Nigeria, some of the beautiful places in Nigeria. And I cannot come to Nigeria without visiting Lagos. Anyways, and Ibadan, the largest city in Africa. You can see different ancient buildings. This is Zuma Rock. Actually, I don't really have the correct picture. On the rock, there is an imprint of a human face on the rock, on that Zuma Rock. And Ikogusi water spring is in Ekiti, Nigeria. We have a cold water and a hot water. Cold in the left and hot water in the right from different sources. The researchers are still trying to trace, they've drawn different just to trace what can cause this. At the same source, hot and cold water. Imagine that. So whenever you get there, you see that the water is warm. If you go to the right, you see that this is cold. Very close is another water that is hot. But when you come down, you realize that that's a mixture of the two. So we are still trying to find out what is responsible for that. And this is one of the sacred groves. It's Oshun Sacred Grove. It's located in Oshun, Nigeria. Recently, the U.S. government has tried to help us in digitalizing some of these ancient landmarks. Okay, these are some of the languages in Nigeria. Bawoni, that is Yoruba. The Isoko will say Medigwa, Mesiere, that is Ibibio. Koyo Sanu, that is Hausa Kedu. So any of this language, you are still saying hello in Nigeria. And we have a picture of a Nigerian British guy, that is Anthony Joshua, greeting the elderly. So my experience here in the US, before I came to the US, I believe that US is a general place where there is no specific culture, everything goes. So you can wear the clothes you desire, since there is no rule. But I realized that US, there is culture too. Another thing I've learned so far is that privacy, when it comes to privacy, the US people are so private, they don't want you to know more about them, so no friend. But I was surprised when I get that people are like, hey, your parents, I want to know more about your culture. As of today, I met two guys when I was coming. They said, oh, I like you, can you give this to me? I need the my cap. So, you guys are very lovely, I appreciate that. So you have built my imagination on this. And the thought, I believe that if you get to the US, all of them have a pistol. So if you mess up, they shoot you. So maybe because of my mentality about the movie we watch, so I realize that every US has a gun. So don't mess up with them, else they will shoot you. Okay. All right. God bless Nigeria. God bless America. Thank you.